As the drizzle turns into a heavy, suffocating mist, the highlands become a world of gray and silver.
Visibility drops to a few meters, turning every tree trunk into a potential hiding spot for the unseen. A clouded leopard moves like a ghost through the canopy, its patterned coat blending perfectly with the dappled shadows. Its paws are silent on the wet moss, a master of stealth in an environment where sound is muffled by the damp air. On the forest floor, a barking deer freezes, its ears twitching to catch the slightest snap of a twig. The mist acts as a double-edged sword. It hides the hunter, but it also masks the scent of the prey. Deep in the valley, a herd of gaur emerges from the white veil, like ancient stone monuments coming to life. Their massive horns glisten with moisture, reflecting the dull, gray light of the overcast sky. The alpha male snorts, a plume of hot breath visible in the chilly mountain air. High above, on the jagged cliffs, the serow navigates the slippery rocks with impossible grace. The serow's dark coat is matted by the rain, making it look like a part of the volcanic rock it inhabits. Suddenly, a shadow moves. Not a leopard, but something larger, the elusive black panther. It is the true shadow in the mist, a melanistic phantom that haunts the deepest reaches of the jungle. The panther tracks the scent of a wild boar, its movements fluid and calculated. The wild boar is busy rooting through the soil, unaware that death is closing in through the fog. The wind shifts. The boar catches a faint metallic scent and grunts a warning to its young. The piglets, striped for camouflage, scramble into the thicket, disappearing like ghosts. The panther lunges, a streak of black against the gray, but the boar is fast and disappears into a ravine. The hunt fails this time. In the mist, even the best predators face the frustration of a lost trail. Elsewhere, a troop of macaques huddles together for warmth under a rocky overhang. They groom each other, a social bond that keeps their spirits high despite the gloomy weather. A young macaque stares out at the rain, mesmerized by the rhythm of the falling water. The mist begins to swirl, caught in an updraft from the canyon below, creating eerie shapes. A sun bear wanders onto a fallen log, searching for a beehive hidden in the hollows. Its long tongue probes a crack in the wood, indifferent to the drizzle that soaks its fur. Nearby, the giant squirrel leaps between branches, its long tail trailing like a wet banner. The forest floor is a carpet of fallen leaves and mushrooms that thrive in this perpetual dampness. A civet cat emerges from its den, its nocturnal eyes adapted to the low light of the misty day. The silence is broken only by the drip-drop of water hitting the broad leaves of the jungle floor. A silver langur sits stoically on a high branch, looking like an ancient sage meditating in the clouds. As evening approaches, the mist thickens even further, turning the world into a realm of ghosts. The black panther finds a high ledge, its dark form merging completely with the coming night. A pair of dholes, the red wolves of the forest, howl into the white abyss, their voices echoing off the cliffs. The pack moves together, using sound to stay connected when sight is no longer an option. In the heart of the mist, life continues in a delicate balance of patience and instinct. The rain slows to a fine spray, coating every surface in a layer of liquid diamonds. A sambar deer steps into a clearing, its majestic antlers draped with strands of moss and mist. It bellows a challenge to the night, a sound that carries for miles through the heavy air. The shadows in the mist are not just animals, but the very spirit of the wild, untamed and eternal.
As Part 8 concludes, the fog begins to lift, revealing a world transformed by the rain, ready for the dawn.